carried out George Benton's game plan to perfection.
Whoa, beautiful.
Trading punches inside, and Chavez again seems to wobble slightly as Taylor lands at will. Brilliant stuff from Meldrick Taylor. Chavez on the verge of going down.
Get up.
That is a tired Meldrick Taylor slipping to the canvas.
On March 17, 1990, the Las Vegas Hilton became the stage for a unification fight to determine the ruler of the super lightweight division. Julio Cesar Chavez's WBC title and Meldrick Taylor's IBF title were both on the line in a fight that brought together two undefeated champions. Chavez entered with an extraordinary record of 68 wins without a loss, including 56 victories by knockout. Across from him, Taylor carried a record of 24 wins, 1 draw, and no defeats, backed by his reputation as the 1984 Olympic gold medalist, widely recognized for having some of the fastest hands and footwork in the division.
About before, he threw 3 or 4 punches and then he got out of there, but they didn't linger. To keep up this tempo is yet to be seen.
Chavez still boring in, coming straight forward against Taylor's flurries. A solid right hand at the bell for Julio Cesar Chavez against the overwhelming activity of Meldrick Taylor. In the first 3 rounds, according to punch stat computations, Taylor has thrown 287 punches, called it thunder meets lightning. There was a good straight left by Chavez that snapped Taylor's head back. In that characterization, Chavez would be thunder and Taylor lightning.
But he still places those punches so well in there.
He's been knocking people out, but not down.
Watch your head.
That's what he's going to have against the man who is 66.
Many people remember only how this fight ended. However, the most fascinating part had unfolded long before the final round began. From the opening bell, Meldrick Taylor executed the strategy prepared by Lou Duva almost flawlessly. The instructions were simple. Step in with fast combinations, throw 2 or 3 punches, then immediately move out with quick footwork. Never allow Chavez to set his feet and apply pressure at close range.
And within the last 30 seconds, Chavez has landed 3 solid left hooks inside with a bristling uppercut. And another flurry for Meldrick Taylor. Chavez boring in with a left and right, and Taylor begins to move again. Taylor still exchanging to the body effectively. They trade punches inside, and Meldrick seemed to wobble for just a second.
In the legs of Meldrick Taylor, still a lot of bounce. And that gets back to the fact, Ray, that Chavez has not done damage to the body like he hurt Chavez just then. Chavez buckled.
Chavez is damaged by the first minute of this round.
Punching it out.
Side by Taylor. Chavez continues to try to come back with the left of the body. But he is not hurting Taylor.
For nearly 10 rounds, the plan worked exceptionally well. Taylor kept circling the fighting floor, firing combination after combination before moving away to another angle. Chavez repeatedly struggled to cut off his movement. At the same time, the scorecards gradually began to favor Taylor. However, the direction of the fight began to change in the 7th round. Taylor's biggest mistake was not choosing to exchange punches in the 12th round, as many people often believe. The mistake actually began when he started staying too close after finishing his combinations. That brief hesitation gave Chavez the opportunity he had been waiting for.
Chance to get back into this. Look at the speed of Meldrick Taylor, and he's being outpunched 2 or 3 to 1.
He's still outpunched to the body as well.
If you've just joined us, you're in the middle of the 9th round of a classic performance by a young fighter on the threshold of greatness. Meldrick Taylor, coming into this bout an underdog against the unbeaten Julio Cesar Chavez, has completely dominated Chavez with hand speed and vicious infighting. Taylor may well have won every round.
You know what I see now, Jim, the fact that Taylor's coming out on top, fighting inside.
And few expected. Superior strategy.
I've seen more body shots thrown by Taylor than I have by Chavez.
And the left hook to the body is supposed to be Chavez's great weapon. Taylor landing at will with the left hook inside, Ray. It's a credit to Chavez's remarkable chin that he does not appear to have been wobbled. Blood now from Taylor's mouth and...
A left hook slammed into the liver. A short uppercut followed from underneath. Then a right hook crashed into the jaw. Taylor continued landing more punches, but every counter from Chavez inflicted far greater damage. Little by little, Taylor's body began to lose its freshness. This approach had always been one of Chavez's trademarks throughout his career. He never rushed simply because he was behind on the scorecards. He believed that constant pressure would slow his opponent's feet, force his opponent's hands to drop, and gradually drain his opponent's stamina until the ability to attack was no longer the same as it had been in the early rounds.
Look at slightly rejuvenated, carried out George Benton's game plan to perfection.
Whoa, beautiful.
Trading punches inside, and Chavez again seems to wobble slightly as Taylor lands at will. Brilliant stuff from Meldrick Taylor. Chavez on the verge of going down. Now he smiles as he slips a punch.
In the tempo of the fight and the combination he's been throwing.
And Chavez, the great body puncher, is reduced to headhunting.
Taylor has to watch out. I've seen him being hit by his left hooks. He needs to watch out for those shots.
Taylor beginning to look more the worse for wear than the action of the bout would have led you to believe, though. Blood again from the mouth and the nostrils.
Watch the legs
beginning to close. Chavez is coming on.
Watch the legs of Taylor. They all seem to be.
Taylor landed more punches overall. However, Chavez's percentage of power punches produced far greater damage. This fight became one of the clearest examples that landing more punches does not always determine who is more effective.
Crowd tries to become the third man in the ring.
Both men have displayed so much heart here.
Chavez finally seizing the initiative for the first time. And for the first time, there's a mild air of danger from Meldrick Taylor. But he still comes back with flurries.
Give him up, give him up. Right now, it's like who wants it the most.
But you can never question Julio Cesar Chavez's desire.
We see two real champions here tonight. The combinations by both of them. Watch your head! Give him up! The best punch of Taylor is the left hook. Look at it, 3-4 left hooks at a time.
The left hook, as Larry told you, a Philadelphia staple. Remember Joe Frazier? Watch your head! It has been no record which was such a landmark in the history of the sport. The best in the last 78 years is in serious jeopardy.
Entering the 12th round, Meldrick Taylor was actually in a commanding position. Two judges' scorecards had him comfortably ahead. He needed only a few more seconds until the final bell to unify the WBC and IBF titles. However, Taylor chose neither to stay away nor to run out the clock. Instead, he stepped forward once again and unleashed another combination. That decision gave Julio César Chávez one final opportunity.
How do you have it?
Larry, 9-2.
And he's a warrior. Look at him. He's trying to stay there and trying to apparently push Chavez out. Play it safe and box.
That is a tired Meldrick Taylor slipping to the canvas.
It's more so with Taylor. He's felt like he's behind on points.
A solid left hook from Meldrick Taylor.
As the remaining seconds continued to slip away, Chavez did exactly what he had been doing since the opening round, applying relentless pressure. Then, a crushing right hand sent Taylor crashing onto the fighting floor. Taylor managed to get back to his feet before the count of 10 was completed. It was at that moment that one of the greatest controversies in boxing history began. Many believed Taylor was still capable of continuing. With only about 2 seconds remaining, they argued that the final bell would most likely have sounded before Chavez had the chance to throw another punch. On the other hand, many supported Richard Steele's decision. As the referee, his primary responsibility was not to consider how many seconds remained, but to protect the fighter. When Steele checked Taylor's condition, he determined that the response he received was not convincing enough. Combined with the punishment Taylor had already absorbed throughout the fight, Steele decided to stop the action even though only a few seconds remained before the final bell. On many other occasions, Steele made similar decisions whenever he believed a fighter could no longer intelligently defend himself, regardless of how much time was left.
Left.